everybody, it's Captain Kyle, and I'm here with two Transformers Rise of the Beast figures. I have Optimus Prime, yes, the leader of the Autobots. Yes. I don't know why I say it that way. And then we have Optimus Primal, the leader of the Maximals. And they come with little guys. Arrowstripe for Primal, and Chainclaw? Hey, Chainclaw, that's a reused name. Don't do that. But it kind of makes sense. But there they are in the package. I'm going to break them out. Now, I know that a lot of the Rise of the Beast stuff, as it's Studio Series or certain other ones, a lot of it is kind of kid-related, but we're going to check it out anyway. See if it's worth getting for your collection if you're a not-so-completist like me. So, let's get to it. Be right back. I just said let's get to it and then be right back, but we're back, so we're getting to it now, okay? Okay, I have to use my fancy intro. All right, so I'm slicing this apart. You can see Optimus and Chainclaw in there. It's got some artwork on the back, and Chainclaw does not look like he does in the front, so colors may vary. And Arrowstripe, aka Mini Pegatron, is in there. So they're basically Battle Masters that come with these versions, and you can probably use them with other Transformers. Now I opened up the bottom, and lo and behold, we have instructions. Woohoo! I'll put those here for now. And we have little shitty piece of paper. You know what I do with little shitty piece of paper? We toss that motherfucker. And this does not say plastic-free packaging, because it's got a lot of these little hooked-in plastic things holding these guys in place, which is going to make a mess all over my table, but we'll deal with it. Sacrifices we make for Transformers. All right, Optimus and Chainclaw. Shouldn't you be a pretender? Shouldn't you be a bear and not a wolf? Recyclable cardboard and all these little plastic shits. All right, there is Optimus. Ooh, he's got little feet that you need to flip out. Okay, that will probably make him stand a little better. And Chainclaw, and let's get this guy out, why not? Optimus Primal, who actually looks a bit more like the Optimus Primal from Beast Wars, which is kind of cool. And Arrowstripe. Interestingly enough, you can see that Optimus Primal is a little bit taller than Optimus Prime, which is not what happened in the Beast Wars. Beast Wars 2, Optimus was much larger because Maximals were smaller, but that's not the case here. He's a giant ape. King Kong ain't got nothing on me. All right, we're not going to do that. So let's see the instructions here. It says 13 steps for Optimus Prime, but before we do that, let's see how posable he is. So, he can't do a full Jean-Claude Van Damme. He can do like, you know, he's playing ball with a young child. His leg can go forward quite a bit though, and he's got ball joints, so he's got swivel. No ankle rockers, but he's got these nice heels. So bending there, he twists at the torso, not the waist. So that's part of the transformation, but you could have him slightly offset to make it look more dynamic. Arm goes all the way around, off to the side, bends at the elbow, swivels. Head turns, and fists do not twist. So there he is. Optimus Prime, I am the leader of the Autobots. We are from a planet far from Earth called Cybertron. So, his back, you can see its legs are kind of hollow. He's got the hollow there for his head. His back view isn't the best. You can also see the grill for the truck. He's not a bad Optimus Prime. I've seen worse, but he definitely has more of a kiddie vibe. And I don't know why, after years of making Transformers that were for everybody, not Studio Series stuff, but just pain-in-the-ass toys for everybody, most of the Rise of the Beast stuff, unless it's Studio Series, with a few exceptions, is pretty simple. I mean, I just went through one of the Studio Series Rise of the Beast things, and it was a pain in the ass, so maybe it's not a horrible thing, but I do have to say these are almost too far on the other end of the spectrum. Though I do have to say Earthspark Optimus Prime threw me for a loop, mainly because, well, take his leg off. But anyway, you'd have to watch that video. All right, so there he is. Let's get him into his vehicle mode. And his head just popped off. I do that a lot. Apparently, don't try to push from the head, push from the base. And then you can snap that right in. I mean, I'm following along with the instructions. I don't know that I really need them that much. I'm just looking to see if there's any surprises or anything like that. And the one nice thing that it shows is that once you have him into his vehicle mode, you can actually pop these little things into his legs or the rear part of the truck, and that keeps it more stable. He's an Optimus Prime. The back view, you got that hollow there. So not a thrilling thing, but there he goes. Don't worry, I'll put him back in his robot mode because we got to try out Chainclaw. But first, let's take a look at Primal. Primal E. The seeds of the future are buried in the past. Okay, maybe not. So, Optimus Primal changes into an ape. Doesn't quite look like the Beast Wars, but the face really does with this one. Posability-wise, he also cannot quite do a full Jean-Claude Van Damme, even trying, straight out to the side. He's got interesting feet, because you can see the monkey feet on the back of his legs. Arms go all the way around, no twisting at the waist. His head, in this case, does not turn, because he's basically wearing a hood. So, less posable, but he's still better than most of G1. Bends at the elbow, swivels out, arms go around. Legs, he bends at the knee and actually can look like he broke his leg, but he doesn't seem to have a swivel on the leg other than a little bit from the hips. His transformation is a flip and switch. It's not a huge transformation. You shorten the legs a little bit, flip it around and show a monkey face, and yeah, not that impressed with this Optimus Primal. You're basically turning the feet, and this whole front plate comes off so that you can do that. And wow, he's back. Not a very complex transformer. Now, one of the things that these guys come with, of course, are the Battle Masters. So let's check those out. We have, to flip out his things there, but we have Chainclaw. And Chainclaw looks interesting because he actually turns into a chainsaw. So there you go. They're spending a lot of time in the Amazon. Is he going to be cutting down trees? I hope not. That would be against everything Autobots stand for. Let's destroy the Amazon rainforest. That would be bad. But that is Chainclaw, and he's not a bad little critter, part of the Beast Alliance. And, he's a little posable dude. You can at least move the legs a bit. And then there's Arrowstripe. And he's called Arrowstripe because he becomes like a crossbow. So this is like Daryl Dixon. And so he goes right into Optimus Primal's hand, and he shoots him and gets a walker right in the head, or a biter, if you happen to be the governor. Kind of a neat weapon. I find it interesting that a lot of these new Beast Battle Masters are basically some type of melee weapon, not shooting modern projectiles, but there you go. And his legs can move, at least his front ones can move independently. So there you go. They're relatively inexpensive sets. I'll put links in the description to these guys. But again, they are a little bit simpler. If you're a completist like me, you might not mind having them, or you might want to get them for a younger collector so that they don't mess with your Masterpiece stuff and your Combiner Wars Devastator and your Titan Metroplex, which if you have that, I'm very jealous. Enough super thanks, I can get one. But while you're mulling these guys over, you can also check out, speaking of Battle Masters, we have a review of some Rise of the Beasts Battle Masters over there, which I'm not 100% happy with the names, but I didn't name them. But anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video as much as I enjoy playing with toys. And we'll see you next time. As always, have fun and good hunting.